Apparently not. That's common sense, right?
Yes, sir.
I was hoping you guys were smart enough to have common sense, but apparently this whole platoon lacks common sense, and these guys who are carrying my ladders also lack common sense. So instead of hitting you guys with 10 demerits for safety, you're welcome. You are gonna get a warning, and if we see it again, it will be a big issue. You got it?
Yes, sir. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. We about to change the game. We out here taking names. Let our voices rise. Let them reach the skies. Hickory dickory dock, giving them all that we got. Kicked on the door, tried to knock, but nobody answered. I'm going hard and taking my chances. I keep it moving.
Can't trust you to be honest about walking at a 10-minute mile pace for 3 miles.
Get lower.
Do you think I can trust you going into somebody's house? Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
We're gonna start today off with a turnout drill. That'll be your training 3. We're not gonna do it right now. RTO Ruiz is gonna explain what PT is going to be, and then we're gonna go from there. So everybody listen up to him. Actually, let's do the pledge first.
Class leader, lead us in the pledge.
Yes, sir.
Present arms. Ready, begin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order, arms.
So what we're getting done today for PT, the recruits are going to be participating in what we call the Gauntlet. The Gauntlet is the closest thing that we're going to mimic to our functional fitness. So they're going to be doing body movements that are going to mimic them responding and working on an active fire ground. So they're going to go through several events which will include our step boxes with a high-rise bundle. They'll be pulling a weighted tire with hose line. They'll do slam balls, they'll do thrusters, there's a sled push, there's our large diameter hose, our 5-inch drag. So altogether there's gonna be 7 stations that they're gonna go through, and between breaks it's gonna be about a total of 20 minutes of work altogether. So this is their first time doing the Gauntlet, this is their introductory day. This is gonna be the first time that they're gonna be working in their PPE. So this is gonna be important for them in regards to their heat acclimation, getting used to being in their gear, learning how their body will move while and respond while it's in the gear. So that's what we're gonna get done today.
When I was young, my daddy said, gotta keep one eye open in your bed. Cause there's a time coming when the devil gonna come for you. So my trigger fingers stay prepared. I've got my weapon and I got my prayers. Cause if you don't run this town, they'll walk all over you. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. Run out loud, better run on. Run all day till you can't be found. Run out loud, gotta run on. Keep on running till the sun goes down. You can outrun the devil, but you ain't gonna outrun me.
How did you get a notification? Oh. Everybody's getting my call. My dad just texted me, my wife just texted me because I'm like, then my mom's calling me because I'm calling 911 from my watch like a dummy. All right, I gotta answer my mom. And so all my emergency contacts are like getting alerted.
I got a lisp.
Oh, shit.
I need help.
I got a list.
Like my mom's calling me, my wife's calling me, my dad's calling me. He's like, are you all right? I'm getting
They get
notifications.
alerted?
Yeah,
Oh, wow. That's impressive.
technology.
Hoorah! 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 This is our first time doing a Gauntlet. It was tough, man. Finally got through it. And I mean, I'm just happy to be here, happy to work hard. I'm sure the rest of my team is as well. So week 3.
So here on the training ground, we take our safety very serious, especially with our new recruits. They're very new to a lot of these skills. Sometimes they don't handle our equipment appropriately, which is natural, right? They may drop some stuff, but even us as floor personnel, we always want to have all of our appropriate PPE on, our helmets, our gloves, our iPro, our steel-toed boots, whenever we're handling equipment. It's kind of a common sense thing. I think it is appropriate to make a hydrant connection using a heavy cup link, or to carry a heavy ladder, or to carry a sharp axe, or to carry a halligan, or any type of tool without steel-toed boots on?
No, sir.
Absolutely not. That's common sense, right?
Yes, sir.
I was hoping you guys were smart enough to have common sense, but apparently this whole platoon lacks common sense, and these guys who are carrying my ladders also lack common sense. So instead of hitting you guys with 10 demerits for safety, you're welcome. You are gonna get a warning, and if we see it again, it will be a big issue. You got it?
Yes, sir.
You do not handle any equipment on this training ground without all your appropriate PPE worn appropriately. You got it?
Yes, sir.
Continuously make these mistakes because the grace period's over for you guys now. This is time to figure it out, hold each other accountable, police each other and yourselves. If you guys are good at math, you guys have a lot more weeks, right? If you guys accrue demerits every day, do you think you will reach 100 before the graduation?
Yes, ma'am.
Figure it out.
All right, so what we're doing, the recruits are doing their training 2 evaluation for their SCBAs. So what that means is this is the second and third time that they've really got a chance to go through the process of donning or putting on all of their air packs in the appropriate order and making sure that all the safety precautions are in place. So they have a total of 3 chances to go through this process without receiving any deficiency points or demerits, as we call it. This is the second one they have. Come tomorrow morning, they're going to do the third one. Following that, that's when they're going to do their actual first testing evaluation. During that one, if they fail, they'll have to face the consequences, which will be demerits.
Paul, as soon as you give your first command.
Yes, sir. Speed ladder. Let's go ladder. Look to the left. Okay, 65 seconds. Clear. Speed ladder. Speed ladder. Let's go. 300 fire section. Fix your toes. 1, 2, dogs on left. One, two, dogs, box.
Out of the building. 3, 2, 1.
Get ready. Is it good, brother?
Yes, sir.
I claps in.
All right. So, everything was good, okay? The knot looks right, everything looks good, but... Oh, I thought it was close.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm gonna give it to you.
Thank you, sir.
It looked like we were in 4 points of contact, but we are. Climbing angle's good. So, no deficiencies, 47 seconds. Good job.
Hey, you clapped.
Yes, sir.
This is the tagline. This turns into the tagline.
Yes, sir.
Now this,
So let's go.
I got it right, but like still, I was like,
this
Yes, sir.
is your running end.
Yes, sir.
So now you have to do your half. Now you have to do your half.
Whether or not, pick the side that you want to get.
All right?
Yes, sir.
That's how it needs to be done.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
So you failed on the half hitches. Got it?
So going through training 1 on hoisting objects or tools with rope, and my first evolution with the flathead axe, I got my running end and working end confused, so the axe is going to be hoisted upside down. Got a little bit of teaching on that, and with that I will not make that mistake ever again.
So we just don't get attention?
Attention!
Larson. No respect? Larson, I want you here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no respect. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Am I talking to a wall?
No excuses, sir.
He's not getting it. Then why the hell did you not call for attention?
No excuse, sir.
How many hours am I required to be off prior to reporting to North Las Vegas Fire Department?
Personal hygiene, SOG, your hair can be no longer than what?
Lint rolled you.
I did, and then Cole did. So.
Cole.
keywords of your safer model that's under the adult and the pediatric behavioral emergency protocol. What is your dosage of epinephrine?
I told you, you have to pass your protocol test in order to work. If you don't have a license to practice, can we put you on the floor?
No.
And for you AEMTs who don't know your medications, that is a problem. You will be expected to work on an ILS unit, running an ILS unit. If you do not know your dosages, you can kill someone.
This week is extremely important. Week 3, we've been hitting a lot of stuff on the training grounds, especially our core values. Some of our core values have been violated.
So 90% of what we do on the fire department is going to be EMS related. So part of what these recruits are expected to know is the Southern Nevada Health District protocols, which outline what they can do within our system. So in this inspection, they are expected to know 5 of their EMS protocols, not really verbatim, but the core stuff, their medication, some of the big things that they'll see in there. So we introduce those, asking them those questions, because once they hit the floor, that's going to be pretty much their EMS Bible. They got to know what's in there, they got to know what's not in there, and they got to be able to operate within the guidelines of that book. So here at North Las Vegas too, it's very important for our AEMTs to really know their protocols, because we do run ILS units. ILS meaning intermediate life support, which means it'll be an advanced EMT paired up with a basic. And that advanced EMT is expected to run their own unit, call the shots, give basic medications such as epinephrine, Benadryl, D10. There's a lot of medications that level of EMS certification can give. So if these guys don't know it verbatim, they can end up harming a patient, doing something gross negligent, and we want to avoid that. And if they can't remember these protocols, unfortunately, we cannot send them to the floor like that.
How much air do you have?
This is our first eval. We've been practicing on this since week 2 whenever we got our PPE. Just repetition. You know, it's getting in the rhythm of everything and really finding your way of doing things and how you put everything on. So overall, I think it turned out really well.
I think I did all right with the SCBA drills and turnout drills. It was tough. Find a way to get through it, push myself. I've been doing a lot of work practicing to get through this. So first day of evals been going pretty good so far.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
No. So I'm like, we'll come back and we'll do so. We saw that they came in, didn't do anything productive over this last 4 days. So we're going to set the trap for them, let them not do anything productive, and then we'll drop the strat on them for PT in the morning on Tuesday. Perfect. That's how we'll do it. We'll just run like that.
I like it.
You know?
I like it.
Yeah.
I just brought it up because Paddock reached out to me.
Yeah, dude, he just texted me the other day too, man.
And I told him, unfortunately, we won't be making it on those days with the academies. Dude. We don't want to be a part of that or have,
because I think it's going to be ugly.
Have that kind of, so.
I think it's going to be ugly.
Essentially, it should be a extremely rewarding opportunity, but unfortunately for this class, I don't think it's going to be that for them.
Why is this so formal? Just because he's here?
Yeah,
you're like,
it is.
Oh yeah, hey,
it is. I know the camera's here. So.
My name is RTO Rui.
So you remember that acronym I told you guys in the classroom? How to make sure the proper direction of the chain?
Yes.
Boat chasing the shark, right? So fin represents the shark, boat, right? Make sure it's not arcing, right? Make sure it's properly gapped. Go ahead and pass out. That we use 50 to 1, okay? So literally, you're gonna... Yeah.
What does the decompression valve do?
That sounds like a perfect question for Hollander since you were a Sawyer.
So the decompression valve is basically access back into the chamber of the piston. As the video he explained, it lets in your fuel and air mixture in a 2-stroke, and that pressure can build up, especially as the motor increases in heat. So that pressure is really hard to pull against. So when you decompress it, it lets some of that pressure out and equalizes it, allowing you to start it quite a bit easier.
And then 58 is going to go nicely right there, covering also. We always have overlap. Why? Because calls don't come in one and then the next one, usually multiple times. Okay? So with that, what is our volume here, believe it or not? What is our 9-1 volume? And 2022, how many incidents, how many 911 incidents happened in our slice of heaven? 36,000. 36,000 incidents, or 911 for request for service.
Sometimes.
Yes, sir.
What's so funny?
Nothing, sir.
You gonna cry?
No, sir.
No? It's gonna suck when that gets broken into next.
They almost tried to a week ago. We had to replace her window as well, sir.